Welcome, Aquarius. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot, and I've pulled for you today the Knight of Cups as your overall energy in my thinking about the dance between Venus and Mercury that's occurring right now. This is largely about their simultaneous retrograde motion, starting both in Aries, moving back into Pisces, and then returning to Aries as they finally move through their shadow period. Venus already started in early March. Mercury just started a couple of days ago. Mercury's cycle is shorter, Venus's is longer. And what this is bringing to mind for those this is how you're maximizing some of this total lunar eclipse energy that we recently experienced. You are evaluating what you've learned, how you understand yourself and your power, what your gift is, how you're identifying yourself with it, and how it is being modified as you have initiated changes within yourself and within your world. In observance of a lot of the changes that are occurring in the world, Mercury's retrograde is as much about identifying the value, how you're thinking about it, how you're communicating it to others or to yourself, how you're recording it, what you're learning from it, and how it's impacting your next steps moving forward, how you're planning to utilize this energy. The Knight of Cups has you all in your fields, Aquarius, which is a beautiful place for you. You, along with Pisces, I identify with our highest connected humanitarian goals and sense of a global family. You have a stronger intuitive pull around new ideas, innovations, new habits, new ways of concretely working for these higher goals and ideals that you see as being principles to align with for a better world. You are really exploring not only your emotional experience, which for some of you is something that has been difficult for you to detach yourself from. And when I say detach, I don't mean separate yourself from it, nor do I mean deny or ignore. This ability to detach gives you that objective view that is necessary in order to utilize the emotions you're experiencing to, for one thing, verify the support that you have and the path that you're on. Is this what's right for you? Is this the direction that ultimately makes me feel good? Is this my authentic expression of love to the world? This is a general reading, Aquarius. It's not going to resonate for all of you. If you're interested in a personal reading, information for that is in the description box below. I appreciate all of you new and familiar faces, voices, views, and the time that you're taking to spend with me today. So for your present energy, I pulled the health card from Soul's Journey, Oracle cards, and this is really describing an overall mindset balance. And it reads, I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. And there's a lot to unpack in there. Mostly what I'm sensing is this way that you are embodying your emotions, learning to validate what you're feeling in your body as a positive indicator of the rightness or correctness of your path. It's also a way that you balance out your experiences by considering them, reflecting upon them, observing as you are able to detach from them what's missing, what's lacking. And for many of you, I think there has been a clear gap in the way that you think about yourself, care for yourself, look to yourself. This is about your being respectful of the planet, because the planet is the one stability and security we have in our physical bodies. Our health, everything that we have derives from the earth. And there is a natural relationship that you are now observing, understanding differently than you may have understood it in the past. As an example, how we are fed, how we produce food, how we uh, have how we have turned that over to corporations, to factory farms, to unhealthy ways of tending animal husbandry. That's how animals reproduce and produce the things that we eat, um, as well as just the life of plants, taking that into your own hands, having a garden. It can be a bunch of pots on your balcony. It can be windowsill plants. It can be a literal patch of earth in the ground somewhere. But understanding that that is taking a bite in taking personal responsibility for your footprint and not giving that away to corporations that are ultimately destructive to the planet. So this is an important conversation, I believe, for you, Aquarians, because I believe you're tuned into the global impact of what we do as human beings, no matter where we are, and that it all works together. This is clarified by the Three of Wands. And I like this because this is showing me that these ideas are what you have used to set up a project, a business, an organization, a relationship that allows you to gather resources, connect with your sizable network, to put yourself in conversation with others, to seek feedback and receive it, to quantify that in some way so that you are turning your talents to less familiar audiences, less comfortable or familiar places in the planet that need your expertise and your ideas. This is not a solo mission. You understand that your strength lies in your ability to communicate your ideas to others, and that is done best as part of a collaboration, which this also indicates. You are not interested in being the boss, even of your ideas. Your idea of productivity revolves more and more around equity in participation. This is about allowing others buy-in to ideas that may have come from you but get fleshed out by the team, by the best ideas from those others who are living different experiences from you but moving in the same direction. So this is a beautiful indication of you starting something in the present moment. Pieces of the experiences that you've had, of the resources you have access to, of your network, are things that are cumulative from your many years of service, effort, work, your experiences. In the past, I've pulled the wild elemental card, the koi, as a description of qualities that you are evaluating at this present time. This is where Venus is helping you to determine what is most important of these characteristic qualities you have and how you can modify them, how you can communicate them better, the environment that is most fruitful and productive for you. So I will read a little bit about the koi card. Its attributes are prosperity, beauty, harmony, balance between mind and emotions, and peace. When you see koi swimming into your life, expect abundance, not only money, but also resources, luck, love, friendship, opportunities, and creativity. This is a time to take advantage of all that you are being offered and have access to. This is an ideal time to work on a transformation you've been dreaming about. The application of this, of course, can be in so many different directions. You can be providing similar services to organizations that are taking up this work in new communities. You may be training others regarding the way to most productively and supportively to enter into communities in partnership so that you can bring the natural resources of the location that you're looking to serve in conversation, in partnership with you or those on your behalf. So this is beautiful energy. And of course, Koi's element is water, which again supports emotions, how we speak, the tone in which we speak. What is the emotional content or intent of your communication? That is such a critical factor right now. And this is being clarified by the Knight of Swords. So you are intent on sharing, recording, talking about, discussing, entertaining new ideas, listening to new input, new feedback, exploring new data that is giving you a fuller picture of the need, a kind of needs assessment wherever you go. This is pre-work that you are doing, have already done in establishing what it is you're interested in growing. So as most of you know, in order to provide a service to a particular community, you have to figure out what the community wants. And that's why I call this a needs assessment. And this is your opportunity to come forward, make a short presentation to potential partners or stakeholders, and then allow them an opportunity to give you feedback. You can have them filling out surveys or talking one-on-one or interviewing thought leaders or organizational leaders in a variety of locations. And finally, for your future, I've pulled the Divinity card. This is the lace agate, and it is about our crown chakra. And the crown chakra is where you, Aquarius, are divinely gifted in allowing in your intuition from all kinds of spheres that are invisible to others. The key word is divinity. Recognize the divine in the mirror. I love this for you because I do think in some ways, characteristically, you have often seen yourself or been seen as an outlier, as an outsider, as marginal in some ways, just slightly offbeat, marching to your own drummer unapologetically. This is one of your absolute strengths. And the divinity kind of helps to, it's like a bellwether. Understanding that your goals, your intention is for peace, for prosperity, for abundance, for well-being, for health, for all, for balance in that regard. And this also is equity and justice. This is what you are understanding that you are coming to embody. This ability to channel ideas and information that reflect in many ways our collective unconscious, right? The things we all want and need, the challenges we all have, and your ability to channel productive or useful information that can help innovate, start new things that can address many of these universal needs and wants is part of your gift. It's part of your characteristic gift. But in particular, I see you employing this as a way that you're learning. You're understanding that by presenting something you want to give, support, intend, serve, that you are actually rethinking how to communicate effectively, rethinking what your plans will be as a result. And this really verifies the strength and connection of your communication style, which is a result of what you're now valuing. You value your partners, you value your collaborators in the same way that you respect and treat yourself. So this is a level of self-love that is getting elevated to more and more collective level. If it's your team, if it's your organization, if it's a new location where you are assuming the same positive intent from your partners or potential partners as you assume of your team, of yourself. And this is clarified by the Strength card. And this is really just confirming, I think, the long-standing practice that you have as operating and functioning in this way, in a way that is only now being truly illuminated for its power, for its strength, for your ability to persevere when others would have fallen off long before you. There's a real embodiment of the values of collective abundance, collective health, collective well-being. And you have served, you have functioned in this light in many ways throughout your life. But it is, in some ways, the result of the fact that you know you have a vision that isn't necessarily understood or seen by everyone, but that defines you as the strong one. And you really internalize that. This is the reason why you can do this work, and you can keep on doing this work, and you can keep taking it to new places, new conversations, new relationships, because you understand this at a physical, embodied level. And it's one that you embody through the work that you do, and that helps to show others, model to others this idea of working from your strength, working from your power, being empowered, and advocating that same resource for others. This is the way that we can all learn as we become more flexible. Learning, teaching, education should be about what the students, the audiences need to know. So I'm going to finish this reading for you, Aquarius. I thank you so much for your time. If you enjoyed this content, check out this video here. And until next time, namaste.